Hello everyone! Welcome back to another Dilly Dium stream. You know my name? Well, I hope you know my name. It's the name of the channel you're watching on. I'm Dilly Dium, and I made a mistake. I actually made kind of a really big mistake. I know. Dilly, how do you pull on the wrong Honkai Star Rail banner after you've spent months saving up for an Aventurine rerun? Well, loyal viewers, I know you're asking that because I've been asking myself the very same thing. So, yeah, here it is. So, also, I'm just gonna hope you guys can. Whoops, need to click off it. Okay. Hope you guys can see the stream. If you can't, please let me know earlier rather than later. I'm trying to not sound super tired right now. Did it? Thank you for that's audio properly. Is that better? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was wondering why I started peeking in red all of a sudden. Thank you so much for that one, For. Okay. I did not make sure I had a mic. Not a dilly stream without a little bit of scuff. Speaking of scuff, that was kind of my mess up. I saved up for months for Aventurine, and where is she? Yeah, I didn't pull Aventurine, and I like Acheron. I think she's a very neat character, except she needs other nihility to function. And yeah. Hi, welcome to the Dilly Fucked Up stream. So Acheron, I'm gonna build Acheron. She's going to be getting a team. I'm gonna put her with Pela and Green Knifin for the start. She needs Black Swan. Well, I mean, Black Swan is another nihility, if you know what I'm saying. So, and the other issue, obviously, being I still don't have Avon. And honestly, my sustain's kind of lacking. So, that's, as you can see, right above my head. That's how many pulls we're at. We're at 6 pulls right now. Almost at, if I go back to warp, we're almost at 7. Every 10, once we get 10, we'll do a pull, and then I'll add 10 to the pity counter above my head. Because, yeah, I pulled Acheron with all the pity I had saved up over months. Which I love her, but I need the... Don't say I'm cooked. I'm not cooked yet. Because la pièce de résistance here Not that one. I have a lot of incomplete Trailblaze missions and Trailblaze continuances. And also companion missions and normal missions. Some of which give Stellar Jades. So, via that, and then if I go here, event completions, and I've done my weekly simulated universe, and even aptitude showcases, and then pure fiction, memory chaos, and apocalyptic shadow. I'm hoping, because if I build Acheron's team, these should be a piece of cake, right? Like, this boy has nothing against an emanator of nihility, right? I know it's David's overtime right now, but we just saw my nihility setup, guys. We gotta deal with what we got. So, I'm hoping that way I can combine everything that I can get with all that and a little bit of luck in the Star Rail Pass. I'll be able to get Aventurine. So, I guess it's about time we get started, right? I don't actually know what I need to do first. Like, I know... So, I have the rest of Farewell Penacony, which is going to be a lot of yapping, and probably... So, I'm going to yap over the yapping. We have the second half of the oh yeah, and I guess I should preface this. Honkai Star Rail spoilers for, like, ever since Penacony ended till now. So, like, spoilers for, like, the entire game, I guess. If that means anything to you, that's your heads up. But I don't know exactly where to start. If I should finish up the Trailblaze mission or if I should finish up the continuance. Because then I know the continuance with Rappa doesn't actually depend on the LeFou continuance. It's its own thing. So, I guess I may as well go POV Jade, because I've been meaning to do this one for months. She's really pretty. And hot. I wish I pulled her. But I didn't because I was saving for Avon. It's V1. God, she's hot. See this? I bet you're wondering, Drew, how have you still not done months old stories? Well, you see, every time I go to do POV Jade, I don't want to talk to that old man right there. I just want to look at her. That's all I want to do, is look at a pretty woman. Okay, fine. That's the second half of negotiations. Where is my wife, my beloved wife? So, I bet you're wondering, why are you streaming story? Like, it's kind of that kind of thing. Like, you can watch gameplay without being spoiled, and I'm sure we'd have a lot of fun watching me do some of the challenge battles and grinding for Acheron. But whenever I just can't not procrastinate on story because of how often the characters are just sitting around talking. So I'm hoping if I'm streaming, I can just talk over them and get through it. It's also been months since I did the first half of this, so I'm trying to remember. She has purple lips. She has purple lipstick. Oh my god, my heart. Look at that smile. Okay. You know what's one thing I hate about Honkai Star Rail? An Amber Era is not a consistent amount of time. So, like, phrases like that are, like, kind of useless. Sounds like you're playing Yakuza, if I had to take a guess. Hmm. She can tear me down and rebuild me. I don't even. May make people do actually say things like the last 3 dynasties or last 4 administration. Okay, yeah, that's true, but like empires are just like drastically too in. Like, it's fine being used like for stuff like that that has to do with um like governments and stuff. But an embryo is just oh, sorry, peeked my mic. An embryo is just decided on when a giant rock god decides to hit his hammer. And the biggest company in the world. More than half the universe operates off of when this giant rock god decides to hit his hammer. I like how this is shot that we can't see her eye. And then they use system hours. Oh, wait, it doesn't? Let me double check that. Yeah, she has been speaking. Game capture. Game capture. What is this layer? Let me just. Please stay tuned. No, not that. Ba-da. How does that sound? Can you guys hear the music from the game now? Wait, the music just stopped. Okay, there it goes. Okay, sounds good. There we go.
You really think you could pull that off? Even from Pier Point, as distant as it may be, I'm more than capable of keeping you on a tight leash. However, if you agree to give up that half-baked plan to go public, the IPC will assure you that we'll never jeopardize the interests of the family heads under your leadership. After all, we also need allies here in Astana. The IPC can assist Penacony with financing, starting by acquiring 30% equity shares. With our
30% equity, you say? Who can guarantee you won't want
Yay,
more
perfect.
in the future?
That's the brilliant part of it all.
See, the bad
The
part
answer
about
is simple.
streaming story
No.
is that I can
There are
see
no
the timer
guarantees.
down on the corner of
all
OBS,
hinges
and
on
I know
self-awareness
exactly
and
how
mutual
long I've been
respect.
sitting here listening to
However,
people talk.
The board of directors will consider
And
the
that
interests of the
bugs
family
me
heads to
too.
some extent.
That's probably, I love Honkai Star Rail. I love the game so
You're
much.
a smart merchant,
But
old
I
Odie.
found
Isn't
after
the
a
whole
certain
purpose of
point,
this
a
elaborate
lot of
game
the
to
story
showcase
just
your business
became less
acumen
like.
and seek more benefits for the family?
And a lot of people say this started with the LeFou. And I see it on the LeFou, but at least the LeFou, I don't like the LeFou maps all that much. I find they all kind of look the same. Like, how do I know which commission I'm in? They all look very similar to me, but, at least I was walking around a lot. I found Penacony had that everything looks similar issue, as well as everyone's just talking
It's
so much, and I don't think the
benefits if
POV
we
hopping
both
helped.
take
The
a step
POV
back.
hopping's cool, and I like
And if that's
how
not
it let
enough for
you play as
I'm
characters
pretty
that
sure
you
that
hadn't
another goal
pulled,
of making
or
Penacony
characters
go
that
public
won't even get
is to expand
released
the
properly.
influence of the planet
But
of
I just
festivities
find
that
it was
attracts more
like,
customers.
it let the scope get too big, and we were following too many different perspectives, and it
understand
kind of
your concern,
undermined
and I
the
have a solution for
Trailblazers'
that,
perspective and what we were meant to be seeing, and
Now
therefore
I
at
see
the
your
end, when the big
sincerity. As the head of
are
your
we not in the
father's
dream
family,
sequence
I
occurred,
don't think I
I
have
just
any
found
reason to
it was kind
refuse
of
your
like, well,
offer.
why
However,
who,
as
like, with
their
everything else
chosen
that had
one,
happened in the part, it
I
didn't,
still
in the
need one
arc,
final answer.
in this section of the game, this quest, it didn't really feel important if we were in the dream or not, when it really should have, because, yeah, it was, because it was just so much talking, and it, even like the
When I
ending
was
is
a
more
child,
talking, and when do we
I
get to
heard the
play the
adults
video game
recite
again?
the tale of the ancient Ember Era,
And it kind of like,
about the
yeah,
ascension of
this is a game
chivalry
with a lot of lore, and a
Valdi,
lot of lore
and
is
the
important to
downfall
Penacony.
of Enna, the
It
Order.
just feels like they try to get it over in as few patches as
The
possible,
Order and
instead
the
of putting in like a
Preservation
few
used
more
to be
bosses, and
close
kind
in
of like,
ancient times.
it would have felt like the story was dragged out, and I
So,
probably would have still had a
why
problem
does the
there.
IPC,
But it's a lot of
follower
telling,
of the
not a lot of
Amber
showing,
Lord,
hard to kind of stay
seek
interested,
collaboration
especially with
with the
so
family
many characters, and you
instead of
kind of have
aligning with the Order?
10 minutes to figure out what all of them are about. Like you have like Sparkle showing up, and then like we still don't really know what she's doing, and I'm afraid like that's wrong. I'm afraid I'm getting it wrong, but like, did I miss something with her, or
The
like,
answer
is
simpler
she
than
meant
you
to be
think.
like an
It's
open
all about credits.
edge?
Everyone's favorite thing and the universally recognized.
Oh, but Dilly, you're
currency of
talking over the
stars.
story right now, but
The
I can
IPC
read
has
it.
the power to perpetually
It's
ensure
just,
their value.
nah. God,
With each
Jade's
new
hot.
world integrated into the credit
Oh, and that's my
system,
other thing
the
with
IPC adds another
Penacony.
building block to its cause.
How
Eventually, all
many 5 stars
exchanges,
we got that
capital,
went
and
from
businesses will
Penacony?
operate within a unified monetary
Versus,
system.
like, and maybe this is because I'm a Gallagher fan, and I know, like, oh, but if Gallagher's a 5 star, would you have been able to build him to the point you haven't built now? No. But, like, the characters actually from Penacony got shafted into gacha by characters not from Penacony that were introduced in Penacony. So especially when I go to Honkai Star Rail cosplay meets, and they try to separate us by area, it's like, oh, now go up if you're from Penacony.
By then,
Does the
all
IPC count in
planetary
that?
developments
Like,
will
does
be
Avon
recorded in
count?
accounts
Does, like,
with
ratio
well-defined
count? Wait,
values
does
and the
ratio count
ability
because
for
you showed up at the
exchange
space
and
station
circulation.
before? Like, it just
And
kind
the
of felt
heart
like
of
there was a
everything
heavy amount of focus
will be
on
Clopath's
a lot of
planet.
stuff that wasn't Penacony. And I also, like, was expecting a bit more, like, time there, which I guess goes back to my earlier point. But this is mostly me
And then
part
the
ranting
IPC
and
will
part
be
justifying
able to
as why I
exert
haven't done this
influence over
quest yet, and it's
everything.
because I love
Our
RPGs, I
intention
play a
is to
lot of
establish
RPGs, and I
enduring
know
preservation.
a lot of people,
So I'm sure you
RPGs
can
just kind of come
understand.
across as like, why don't you just watch all the cutscenes? It's because it's gameplay
This
play in
universe
between the
doesn't need
cutscenes that
two
actually
types of
makes
order.
the game worth playing. But
Well said.
Penacony didn't have a lot of
Now you've
gameplay,
convinced me.
especially since
All right.
Acheron's entire
Tell me your
deal
solution.
for her segment
Seems
is
worth
you don't
looking
need to
at
play
a
the game
second place.
anymore.
Then let's continue our
Um,
conversation. Please, Topaz.
Hi. Hi, wives.
Thank you for your presence, Miss Himeko. Please allow me to introduce her to you, Mr. Alfalfa. This is Miss Himeko from the Astral Express, one of the future shareholders
Oh, that's
of
cool.
I've heard so much about you, Mr. Alfalfa. It's an honor to meet you as representative of the Astral Express.
Yeah, Acheron's skill will insta-kill
This
enemies.
stunning
Yep,
lady is
yep,
the navigator
yeah.
of the Astral Express. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I believe everyone here is familiar with the general contents of the proposal. After this round of financing, the IPC is expected to hold 30% of Penacony's shares. Then, the IPC will transfer 5% of that stake to the Astral Express and recommend Miss Himeko as an independent director to honor the sacrifices and contributions.
Oh, I
made
like
by
this
the former
plan.
Nameless.
I always
the
knew
land of the
Jade was like
Jades.
really smart and stuff, but I actually really like this plan of hers. And yeah, Acheron's whole skill is like to make grinding easier. Like, oh, you don't have to fight the little monsters, but like, I find
While this
the
decision is
gameplay of
finalized,
this game to be fun.
we are
That's why I
honored that
play
everyone
it.
here
But when the
recognizes
gameplay
the
just
way of the
becomes press the
trailblaze,
X
while the
button,
nameless didn't embark
press
on
the
their
X
journeys
button.
for
Sorry,
fame or
Himiko, I didn't
fortune.
mean to cut you off.
If this is the wish of both the family and the IPC,
I guess I should
I
probably
will
stop
represent
hating
the
on the
Astral
game. I
Express
am
and fulfill
streaming
my
now.
duty as a member of the board of directors. The entire crew has agreed to assist in the reconstruction of Penacony. Beyond that, in our future travels, we are committed to bringing the beautiful dreams of the planet of festivities to more worlds. Of course, all cooperation is based on one premise. The path of harmony in Penacony must not be distorted again, and such a tragedy must never recur.
Okay, am I done? Oh. See, behold, the most gameplay you get on Penacony. Walking from one cutscene to the next. But it's a small... Like, I know I talked about it for so long, so it might seem like I have a... That's true, that's true. Like, it might seem like I just kind of have a hate boner for this game. I don't. But I just... What I enjoy most is... No,
Old OT is in agreement.
it's the gameplay.
So the issue is settled, I presume. What about the remaining family heads?
They will soon realize the situation. When the last question was asked, old Odie represented more than just the Alfalfa family.
When should we schedule the formal negotiations? I'll handle the arrangements.
It's all up to you.
I can't
I'll step
look at
back and
Topaz
let you handle
without
the
thinking about
negotiations
how
with
it is to wear that outfit.
won't
I
be
could
involved.
not go to a snowy planet wearing that one, girl.
But Miss Jade, this is...
Aventurine initiated this case, and you were his project partner. If that kid hadn't overplayed his hand, I wouldn't have been pushed to the forefront. I came here today to help you sort out the toughest issue. I trust you'll be able to wrap things up quite nicely, little Yelena.
Of course, there won't be any problems. And please, give Diamond my assurance.
Whoa, I
Don't
would
worry.
fold. I would
Diamond
fold.
has always trusted us. I'll put in a good word for you, and you'll have your P-45 position back in no time. Radiant Feldspar. What a fantastic ship. Now that my business is done, for me to indulge in my own little hobby.
Ah, you want to open a Jade exchange branch on this ship too?
Opportunities like this don't come around often. Just look at the guests on this ship. They're surely holding a wealth of valuable treasures. Well,
She's so pretty.
I'll take my leave. A pawn shop can't run without a boss. See you around, Topaz.
Her jacket
I have
is
one more
so
question
cool.
for you, Miss
I
Jade.
cannot imagine wearing it though.
Go ahead.
Also her hat.
That dose of bitter poison. I'm curious as to how you found this information.
I didn't find the information. It came to me. It was from a lady concerned with the future of the Harmony. In return, I've agreed to help her with something. But that's for later. We can deal with it after we leave Penacony. You see, that's what investment is all about. The seeds of opportunity are already sown. They only need a little bit of nourishment to take root.
It's a really good
After,
character design.
all we need to do is wait patiently. Like right now, for example. It's just about time my final guest boarded the ship.
Oh, another POV switch. Let's go. Guys, can we open that treasure chest? Guys, that treasure chest. We're standing right by it.
Sneaking in was way easier than I thought. The family's security is as lax as ever.
Hee Firefly.
So, this is the Radiant Feldspar. So luxurious. A pawn shop that grants wishes. Is there really a place like that on the ship? I'll find out for myself if the rumors are true or not.
Wait, I get to play as Firefly now? Who? I swear to God. Hello, Keaton. Let's see. I get to walk around now. Oh, hi. Hello. So I am in POV Firefly right now. I can create. Nah. I guess I go in.
Is that her?
It is me.
Huh. Vanished in the blink of an eye. So the Astral Express is here too.
Oh yeah, I guess getting to new areas gives me new chests, gives me more Stellar Jades. And, oh.
By the way, there's
Hi,
one more thing.
Robin.
Mr. Alfalfa and I discussed it. I'll present a gift to the Astral Express on behalf of the family as a token of gratitude for the nameless's contributions to Penacony. Please help me with the
You mean
necessary
saving us
arrangements.
all from your brother? Yeah,
Anyway, Miss Robin.
we're cool like that.
Can I ask you something?
Oh, greetings, miss. Is there anything I can help you with?
Do you know how to get to the pawn shop?
Pawn shop. Ah, you must be talking about Lady Bonajade's place, right? I heard she offers special services there. I've marked the pawn shop's location on your device. Please feel free to check it out.
I do like the kind
Lady
of
Bonajade.
jazzy
I
music.
think I've heard that name somewhere before. Was it from Silverwolf? Come to think
Wait.
of it, she disappeared after mentioning that she was going to meet with the Genius Society. I wonder how things turned out for her.
I wonder if I should, because I'm walking around. I'm hearing chests everywhere. But where was that one? Like, I heard a chest when I was like, is it above? Oh, I can go talk to. I can go find myself. But I don't know where I am. There's a chest. I know I could just put Topaz on and get Numby, but okay. let's go back to being Firefly, just not to break immersion too much. And then, nope. Every once in a while I totally forget what buttons are in this game. I don't seem to be oh, shit! Okay, yeah. Let's get distracted for a bit, shall we? I forgot that since right now I'm maxed out on, sorry, Huda, I did not mean to do that. On up the energy thing. Oh, shit, sorry for peeking my mic. I'll push that a bit farther away. I wanted to grind for some of Acheron's things while on stream today. Is this an excuse to get me away from story? Maybe? I can't for the life of me remember.
Never turn back. The path behind is gone.
I can't for the life of me remember, what light cone I was supposed to put on her. So if anyone has any suggestions for Acheron light cones that are not hers, we can take a look at them.
Never turn back. The path behind is gone.
Okay, yep, that's the first thing we need. I guess I wouldn't have any Nihility parts at all, because I've never had to build a Nihility character. That's a 5-star and that's new. So I guess we're going to the Alchemy Commission now. Time to watch me get lost a few times. But I really do want to spend some of that energy, so I'll be able to replenish it as I play more. That door is not a door. Run away! There it is. See, like, I'm maxed out, so... Oh, I guess... Does this show UIDs? No, it does not. My best ice damage is actually Keaton's...
Yes, finally, we get to fight side by side.
Keaton's Misha. My favorite ice damage to use for grinding on my friends list. So, thank you, Keaton, for letting me borrow your son. And this lets me take a little bit of break from needing to read.
Let the show begin.
Have a bit of a sip of coffee and a bit of a sip of water. I did like Himiko showing up in that story. I'm thinking it might take me a few streams to get through all the story I have, so maybe I'll get another one of these going Monday night. Sorry for the water drinking ASMR. I also want to do a couple collabs in the future. I know Flora and I are planning a chatting collab where you just get to listen to the two of us yap for however long we go. And I want to... Keith and I are actually planning a collab as well. I don't know what it will be yet, but it should be fun.
Time to mix things up.
I was hoping to do at least one 10K today, but I don't know where I'm going to be getting the tickets from, because I don't even know if I've got it. Ooh, I got it. Thank you, Keaton, for letting me use your Mitra so I could get an achievement.
Let's enjoy.
Ba 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 da ba da ba da.
Let the show begin.
It's a bit hot in the lab. It's been hot in the lab a lot lately. I need to talk to the scientists about turning down the temperature in here because, like, I get it's getting colder outside, but it feels like the middle of summer inside, and this lab coat is really hot. Almost done. I love using Firefly, she makes everything so efficient. And I hear Acheron's really efficient too, so that's why I'm hoping to be able to do all the side game modes, the two of them. Once I get Acheron built in the like. And I'm hoping to have Avin to go on my follow-up attack team, but also just be a second general sustain because sometimes Lynxie can't do it. Most of the time Lynxie can do it, and I love her for when she can do it. But I find a lot of time that she's a bit on the ropes. Let's see, let's check out. Okay, so that's like one more pull in the bank. Acheron. I'll have to do relics too, and then what am I supposed to prioritize? Of course it's ult. And then her skill. And then her talent, then her basic. Makes sense. And then I'm just going to do one quick over on this to get the get a few other materials for her. And then we'll get back to story, I promise. I'm not procrastinating on story. I'm not Ice, Wind, and Imaginary. I'm just going to indulge Keaton a little bit more and use Misha a bit more.
We need a strategy.
Because that double destruction is a really good strategy sometimes.
Please don't be angry.
It kills things quickly. Maybe I should build my Misha soon. I really... Oh, I guess since I'm going to be building Kayla for my Acheron team, I'll have some good ice damage. I have my only quantum is pink weapon. Like I have no quantum damage, and like I do have Lynx. I have Lynx E6 and everything, but can't exactly rely on her for damage, can I? I just find it so weird that we got like 10 imaginary characters and we're getting Sunday soon. And I know I'm pulling imaginary, and I have a lot of imaginary builds. But like, there's a lot of imaginary in this game. And I still feel like I'm lacking an entire element's worth of damage.
Never turn back. The path behind is gone.
So, I guess back to main story then. Oh no, you're cold. Really don't want to do moon. I'm so sorry. I'm such a brat about this. I don't want to get. I want to get the Stellar Jades, but I don't want to get the Stellar Jades. But, you know, I'm sure maybe if I do like more running around for a bit, it will make it. Oh yeah, I got an achievement. Let's see what that was for. Ooh. Thank you. I will take that. Here, I'll don't want to lock in. I now have 7 polls. So I'll take the very important time to edit the text on the stream. If I could find it. There it is. Properties. Pity. Polls. 7. Okay, yeah, you know what? I do want to try to get... It's only 3 more. That's like 160 times 3. That's not too much more until we're back. 7 polls, I said.
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
I still don't know where I am supposed to find the Trailblazer. Where did I go? Am I somewhere? Oop. Well, at least if I go all the way to the end. Oh, nice! Well, I guess you have your evening plans now. Cannot be opened in the current state. Actually, I'll aim to do a longer HSR stream on Monday, but I'm just really tired. I had a bit of a busy day, so I think I'm going to call this one here. And yeah, that would be fun. I think it's just the room I'm in is way too hot and I need to step away from my PC for a while. I am not doing the best, but at least heat-wise. But thank you all for coming. It was a lot of fun. And I hope next time I'll be able to get a pull in for Aventurine. I'll talk to all of you.